Welcome to Finpod, your daily financial digest. I am Evan, and I'm glad you are joining me today. Finpod is brought to you by Fintwit.ai, the leading platform for real-time trading signals from X and expert stock recommendations. Let's get right into the action. The chatter on X is dominated by a few major names. Micron is front and center as investors brace for its earnings report after the bell. Shares are seeing a nice rebound of around 4% in pre-market trading, trying to claw back some of the 13% drop we saw yesterday. The story here is all about AI-driven memory demand, with analysts looking for a beat and raise scenario. Cerebras Systems is also making headlines, but for the wrong reasons. The stock is down about 8% pre-market following its first earnings report since going public. While revenue actually beat estimates, investors are spooked by a drop in gross margin guidance as the company navigates the costs of building out its own data center facilities. Palantir is also in the spotlight, down nearly 2%. The stock has been under pressure lately as part of a broader software and AI valuation reset, with some investors worried that the massive growth already seen is becoming fully priced in. AMD is showing some resilience, up nearly 1% pre-market after a rough session yesterday, where semiconductor names were hit by profit-taking. Finally, FedEx is falling hard, down over 7% pre-market. Even though they beat earnings estimates, their forward guidance for the rest of the calendar year came in well below what Wall Street was hoping for, and concerns about stranded costs from their recent freight business spin-off are weighing on sentiment. Moving to the broader market, futures are looking a bit more stable as we try to find our footing after a rough couple of sessions for tech. The main catalyst remains the ongoing debate over the sustainability of the AI trade. We are seeing a bit of a rebound in NASDAQ and S&P 500 futures as investors look past the recent semiconductor volatility to focus on the upcoming Micron results, which many see as a crucial sentiment test for the entire AI infrastructure sector. There is no major macro data print today, so the focus is entirely on company-specific fundamentals and sector rotation. In the AI economy, the conversation is shifting toward the infrastructure required to keep the boom alive. While public giants like NVIDIA and AMD continue to lead, the focus is increasingly on the massive energy requirements for data centers. We are seeing continued interest in how companies are securing power and building the physical hardware necessary for the next generation of AI. Private players and chip startups are also in the news, with new partnerships focused on physical AI and edge computing, highlighting that this is no longer just about the cloud, but about integrating AI into everything from industrial systems to everyday devices. Looking at stocks in focus, Take-Two Interactive is grabbing attention, pushing higher as excitement builds for pre-sales of the next Grand Theft Auto game. Analysts at firms like BTIG are getting bullish, citing strong momentum for the company. On the earnings front, keep a close eye on Micron, Trip.com, and Jefferies, all reporting after the close. PAYX is also on the docket before the open, and NovaGold Resources is out early as well. The market is definitely in a show-me-the-money phase, with investors scrutinizing these reports for any signs of weakness in consumer or enterprise demand. That is all for today. We covered the semiconductor volatility, the earnings outlook for major players like Micron and FedEx, and the shifting landscape of the AI economy. If you enjoyed the show, please like, share, and subscribe, and let me know in the comments if there is a specific stock or sector you want me to cover next time. For stock recommendations, visit Fintwit.ai. Thanks for listening, and I will see you back here tomorrow.